during the beginning of the day in the way of Allah, or an excursion at the end of the day in the way of Allah is better than the world and all that is in it, and the arm span of one of you, or the place of his kid, meaning his whip, in paradise is better than the world and all that is in it. And were a woman from the woman of the dwellers of paradise to appear to the world, she would fill what is between its two sides with fragrance, and what is between its two sides would become pure, and the veil on her head is better than the world and all that is in it. Related this through a different chain, and we mentioned it in its entirety at the beginning of our discussion on the description of paradise. And this is in the narration of Al-Bukhari, and were a woman from the woman of the dwellers of paradise to appear to the world, she would illuminate all that is between its two sides, and she would fill what is between its two sides with fragrance, and the veil on her head is better than the world and all that is in it. Related that Ibn Abbas said, for a Huri, a beautiful fair woman of paradise, to bring out her hand between the heaven and the earth, all created beings would be captivated by her beauty, and if she were to bring out her veil, the sun compared to its beauty would be like a wick of a candle compared to the sun. No light does it have, and were she to bring out her face, its beauty would illuminate that which is between the heavens and the earth. By Allah, and there is none worthy of worship except Allah. Were a woman from the Hur, beautiful fair woman, Aline, having beautiful wide eyes, to reveal her here bracelet from the throne, the light of her bracelet would put out the light of the sun and the moon. Then how would it be regarding her face? And as for all things Allah created that a wearer wears, there is nothing more perfect than the clothing and adornments that are on her. Verily, in paradise there is a Huri, beautiful woman of paradise, called Al-Aina. If she walks, 70,000 servants walk around her, and she says, where are the ones who ordered to good and the ones who forbade evil? Related that the Prophet said, the Al-Hur Aline, beautiful woman of paradise, whose eyes are wide, beautiful, were created from saffron. This hadith is gharib. This is also related from Ibn Abbas and other companions, and the following is from the Mursal narrations of Ikrimah. Verily the Al-In call out to their husbands while they are in the world. They say, O Allah, help him upon your religion, bring his heart forth upon your obedience, and make him reach us by your glory, O most merciful of the merciful ones. Related the following narration, which he ascribed to the Prophet: whenever a woman wrongs her husband in the world, his wife from the Hur al-Ain says, addressing her, may Allah fight you. He is only a guest or stranger, and the time is near when he will part from you to come to us. The singing of the Hur al-Ain, beautiful woman of paradise, who have wide beautiful eyes in paradise, reported that the Messenger of Allah said, verily in paradise there is a gathering for the Al-Hur al-Ain. One of them raises her voice, and the created beings will have never heard anything comparable to it. They, Al-Hur al-Ain, will say, we will live forever and never perish. We are comfortable and will never become wretched. We are pleased and are never discontented and never become angry. Toba means blessed, or may Allah, or may mean Toba, a tree in paradise for the one who is for us and who has us for him. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, Verily, the wives of the dwellers of paradise will sing for their husbands with the most beautiful voices that anyone will have ever heard. This is from that which they will sing. We live forever and never die. We are safe and never become afraid. We are settled and will never travel away. Related that the Messenger of Allah said to Gabriel, Make me stand before the Hur al-Ain. Gabriel made him stand before them, and he said, Who are you? They said, We are the girls of a people who are settled down and will not travel away, who are young and will not become old, and who fear Allah and do not sin. After relating the above mentioned hadith about the singing of the